If you have high blood sugar or uncontrolled blood pressure, it is essential to understand a central point. The problem is almost never found only in lab test results. In most cases, it lies in the choices made every single day. Elevated blood glucose and high blood pressure do not appear suddenly. They are the result of a silent metabolic process that develops over time, shaped by diet, physical activity, sleep quality, stress levels, and daily habits that often go unnoticed. Modern science shows that metabolic dysfunction usually begins long before any official diagnosis. One of the earliest and most important changes is insulin resistance. This condition occurs when the body cells stop responding efficiently to insulin, the hormone responsible for allowing glucose to enter cells and be used as energy. To compensate, the pancreas produces larger and larger amounts of insulin to keep blood sugar within a normal range. For a period of time, lab tests may still look normal, masking what is really happening inside the body. Over time, however, this compensatory mechanism becomes unsustainable. The pancreas can no longer keep up with the increasing demand, insulin sensitivity continues to decline, and blood sugar levels begin to rise. This is why so many people feel shocked when they receive a diagnosis of prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or hypertension. In reality, the condition did not appear overnight. It was developing silently for years, sometimes decades. During this period, symptoms such as fatigue, weight gain, abdominal fat accumulation, brain fog, and sugar cravings often appear, even though standard exams may still fall within normal ranges. One of the most consistently supported strategies for improving blood sugar control is a diet rich in dietary fiber. Fiber plays a critical role in slowing the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates, which helps prevent sharp spikes in blood glucose after meals. Scientific studies show that higher fiber intake is associated with lower fasting glucose levels, improved insulin sensitivity, better hemoglobin A1C values, and a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Fiber also contributes to gut health, which is now recognized as a key factor in metabolic regulation. A healthy gut microbiota helps regulate inflammation, insulin signaling, appetite control, and even immune function. When fiber is fermented by beneficial gut bacteria, it produces short-chain fatty acids that support metabolic health, improve glucose regulation, and help reduce chronic low-grade inflammation, a major driver of insulin resistance and cardiovascular disease. Whole foods such as vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and low glycemic index fruits form the foundation of this approach. Whole grains like oats and quinoa contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, helping stabilize blood sugar while providing essential nutrients such as magnesium, which plays a role in glucose metabolism. Legumes such as beans, lentils, and chickpeas combine fiber with plant-based protein, promoting satiety and reducing post-meal glucose fluctuations. Red berries, including strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries, are rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins, which research suggests may improve insulin sensitivity, reduce oxidative stress, and support cardiovascular health. Physical activity is another powerful and well-documented tool for metabolic improvement. When muscles contract during exercise, they can absorb glucose independently of insulin. This means that physical activity lowers blood sugar even when insulin sensitivity is impaired. Both aerobic exercise and resistance training have been shown to reduce fasting glucose, improve insulin action, lower triglyceride levels, and contribute to better blood pressure control. Strength training deserves special attention because increasing muscle mass improves long-term glucose disposal. Muscle tissue is one of the main sites where glucose is stored and used. The more metabolically active muscle a person has, the more efficiently the body can manage blood sugar levels over time. This is especially important with aging, as muscle mass naturally declines and insulin resistance tends to increase. Blood pressure is closely connected to metabolic health and insulin resistance. Chronic high blood sugar and elevated insulin levels can damage blood vessels, increase systemic inflammation, and impair nitric oxide production, which is essential for healthy blood vessel dilation. Diets rich in fruits, vegetables, fiber, and healthy fats are consistently associated with improved endothelial function, reduced arterial stiffness, and more stable blood pressure readings. On the other hand, excessive consumption of ultra-processed foods high in refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and sodium places a heavy burden on the cardiovascular system. These foods contribute to oxidative stress, inflammation, insulin resistance, fluid retention, and hormonal imbalance, all of which negatively impact both blood sugar regulation and blood pressure control. It is also important to clarify a common misconception. Carbohydrates themselves are not the enemy. The real issue lies in carbohydrate quality, portion size, and food combinations. Refined carbohydrates that are rapidly absorbed cause sharp spikes in blood glucose and require large insulin responses. In contrast, fiber-rich carbohydrates consumed alongside protein and healthy fats lead to slower digestion, steadier glucose release, improved satiety, and better metabolic balance throughout the day. Sleep quality and stress management also play critical roles in metabolic health. Poor sleep and chronic stress elevate cortisol levels, which can increase blood sugar, raise blood pressure, and worsen insulin resistance. Scientific evidence shows that consistent sleep deprivation is associated with higher rates of obesity, diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular disease, highlighting the importance of restorative sleep as part of a comprehensive health strategy. In addition to lifestyle changes, certain natural supplements have been studied for their potential to support blood sugar balance and cardiovascular health. Fiber-based compounds, plant-derived antioxidants, minerals, and specific micronutrients may help improve insulin sensitivity, support vascular function, and reduce oxidative stress when used as part of a healthy routine. It is important to emphasize that supplements are not substitutes for healthy habits, but supportive tools that may enhance results when combined with proper nutrition, regular exercise, quality sleep, and consistent lifestyle choices. Ultimately, science is very clear on this point. Controlling blood sugar and blood pressure does not depend on extreme diets, quick fixes, or miracle solutions. It is built through sustainable, evidence-based choices, prioritizing fiber-rich natural foods, reducing ultra-processed products, staying physically active, managing stress, protecting sleep quality, and viewing health as an interconnected system. Small changes, when maintained over time, can profoundly improve metabolic function and significantly reduce long-term health risks. Helpful resources and recommended supplements that can support blood sugar control and improve nutrition are available in the channel description or pinned comments.